I think I can deliver an intro for the VOD. So this is VanillaTV's fundraiser exhibition series for I-46, sponsored by TCM Gaming. We've got TCM Gaming Classic Mixup going to a third tiebreaker map. This is the EU server, and we're here for Snakewater. What do you see on middle, DJC?
Right now I see an IRC window as I tab quickly back into the game after replying to messages. I see Rebeli and Harbleu go down instantaneously. And this is we're on CP Snakewater here. Ruwin is down as well. The teams have finally switched colors just to mess with my head. Kaidus and Rebeli are down, but Enigma goes down as well. It's 4v3. The heals are god-awful on TCM, though. And that is what makes it 3-3 as Zebbosai goes down. Platinum and TLR actually aggressive onto this point. But the scout is rushing up the right side, gets good pressure, but he just gets taken out by two casual rockets out of TLR. The Uber is popped here from TCM. They want to get the force out, and they do. They need to beat it back to their second right now. But the soldier is trying desperately to juggle, but there's a scout there for support for TCM, and we might see a second mid-fight here if TCM want to risk this, but they're a European team. They're never going to man up and go in Admirable.
No, I don't think so. Smart play from TLR there, recognizing they had a few seconds of Uber advantage milked out by Pure. Went ahead and saw the spawns had come in and were actually waiting there for TCM, so he didn't continue, but just interesting to see how these teams feel each other out. Trying to parry thrust right there, but he couldn't get any frags. And right now it's going to be a little bit of a standoff. I think you should sing, DJC. Sing! Sing! Sing!
Rebeli is jumping into the window. This is going to make it as awkward as I can as these people demand that I sing. Right now we're just seeing a stalemate here on CP Snakewater. They're Mixup trying to push through right now. There's a scout watching the window. TCM actually a little bit aggressive in this window here. I've completely lost track of the Mixup combo because he just kind of ran back to point. Harbleu trying to make that solo play onto the medic. Gets taken down, and that's TCM's cue to push. They're going to move upper here out the balcony and onto this combo. They pop the Uber so early, though I'm not entirely sure they're going to get a lot done with this. They are trying to focus down this soldier. The Uber is popped, and Zebbosai will die in exchange. Not what TCM wanted. Ruwin continuing his strong play from last map as he cleans up Zebbosai there.
Sticky's here, he's been spotted.
Sticky's all over the place. Hymzi goes down to Platinum right now. TCM trying to get aggressive still. They have a nice buff on that scout. He gets taken a rocket, though. And now the lower push is coming. Kaidus is in really good position. Not seen yet, but gets taken out by the combined fire of both soldiers. I'm out of breath.
Another big donation here from Alaha, I think through Comedian. He's just told me he's donated $100. Big donation there. Shout out to you. And they're on to last year. Zebbosai denies Harbleu, but so many players coming in for that red team. It's Classic Mixup first on the board on the EU server. Again, we see a pattern here. And that's 1-0 DJC. Mixup coming out strong even when the pings are up against them.
Yeah, I did get word from Trell that we have the winners of the raffle for the mice, but we will announce that after this round, just to keep you guys sticking around a little longer in case you're just waiting for the mice and then bailing. But we will take over the middle right now as Kaidus is aggressive on the point. Platinum a little slower, taking that right side onto the shed. Not something you see out of Demo Men too much, but there's a soldier play going on in the kitchen here as Harbleu is in deep onto the medic right now. Gets a good rocket on that soldier and is doing good damage to Byte as well. Hocz kills himself with his own rocket and Harbleu goes down to Hymzi. A nice trade there. Enigma down as well to Zebbosai. There's a bit of point control here being taken by TCM as Ruwin goes down in the kitchen to Rebeli and Zebbosai. And right now there's 95% increasing to 100 for Pure's Uber as TLR and Platinum are live. They will be able to make some sort of stand here on 2. Maybe a solo Uber from Tyler that tries to force TCM and make the multi. That is in fact what we see. Platinum just sitting out trying to get spam in. There's a lot of multi incoming here from TCM. This is exactly what Mixup wanted, but in fact they're just going to jump straight behind. They're going to take good position here. Tyler forced to counter jump, gets killed by the spam from Kaidus. Platinum, meanwhile, will take down Zebbosai, but Harbleu goes down as well. Scout is in on the point. Ruwin and Enigma doing huge work right now. Byte Hymzi down! 4 down right now for TCM. Hocz goes down as well. It's just Kaidus alive, and he is on 55 health, trying to hit some miracle pills, miracle stickies. He will not, in fact, do it, and I think now is a good enough time to announce these winners. Admirable. So, first off, big shout-outs to TCM Gaming for sponsoring this and giving us these mice. The winners are Drunks, spelled with a Z, Rachel, and Squeery. You can query Trell on IRC for the details if you guys need to see. If you doubt the validity of this process, I think Trell can post an image in IRC just to prove how it was done. Congratulations to our 3 winners, Drunks, Rachel, and Squeery.
Yeah, we're pointing out that Trell is a well-known middleman. He's got lots of rep in the TF2 trading scene. What more character reference do you need than that, DJC?
None. Done. I heard all of what you said, and I say no more character reference. TCM trying to get aggressive out of the window room here, though. There is a scout and soldier coming over to deny them. The Uber is nearly up for TCM. Hymzi goes down, though, could put a bit of a damper on their push here. They're backing out. There's a soldier in on Byte. Byte is in really bad positioning, but he does surf away a little bit, but is forced to pop as the shotgun comes out for Harbleu. Enigma and Harbleu down. Zebbosai and Rebeli down as well. It's 3v4. TCM at a number disadvantage. Byte is on very low health. Kaidus is trying to get a little bit clever here, though, known as the keenest gamer in Europe, keenest demo man in Europe, I should say. He's going to try and keep his medic safe right now as Platinum wants to move in through this lower area. But Platinum actually being very tentative here. He sees that scout. He's trying to long-range snipe him. The combo is coming through the window room here. The Ubers pop very early on Tyler. Tyler getting in deep. He gets taken out by that sticky trap from Kaidus. Kaidus with a nice read there on the situation. Ruwin takes down Hymzi at the moment. It is 4 versus 5. TCM with a number advantage. They have point control as well. Make that 4v6. Or, no, 4v5. Yeah, right. Bad DJC. Combo moving lower for TCM. There is some action going on in the window room. Kaidus goes down to Harbleu. Harbleu working on the flank right now. He comes in behind. He gets shot by Hocz. Hocz knew he was there. Just dropped a 1 rocket on him. And right now, Mixup's combo are all on the lower. They don't have Uber right now, and Enigma is dead. TCM need to push this really aggressively right now, but Zebbosai will go down. Platt is dead as well. There is a soldier on lower. Will he be able to make a play here? Pierre goes down to the flank from Rebeli. Rebeli cleaning up Tyler as well. Rebeli making huge plays underneath, and TCM are going to be able to push last year. It's just a 51 health Ruwin, and if anyone could do it today, it would be Ruwin. He's on 40 now. He's going to try and clutch this. There's a soldier alive as well. Where is Ruwin?
He was
Comes in late to the fight and died.
A map of victory there in the lobby, but it didn't work out for him. Rebeli actually had an opportunity to shoot him in the back there, but opted to go straight for the point, and that's paid off as it's gone 1-1 here, DJC. And we're getting more and more donations by the second. Get onto eXtv.chipin.com, send us your money. We want to make this dream a reality, but we're on the middle here, DJC. Tell me what you see.
I see a lot of pipes coming over from Kaidus, landing and doing a little bit of splash damage to all the heavy classes, but Rebeli is on very low life right now, and he will be out of this fight for the moment. Harbleu and Platinum do get taken out by Hocz and Hymzi, though, so Rebeli being out doesn't even matter. Kaidus and Zebbosai will go down, but Pierre and TLR go down to Hymzi and Rebeli. The scouts are making a big play, but once again, Ruwin is alive, and he's hunting, he's stalking, he's a great white shark right now. We're in Jaws 8. I don't know how many movies there were in the Jaws franchise, but I'm going to say 7. So this is the sequel right here. Ruwin goes in, shoots the scout, gets beat shot twice, and dies. But Enigma coming in for the cleanup, guys.
Oh, wow. I think, the Jaws franchise been outdone by great movies like, Piranha, 3DD, and maybe Deep Blue Sea with LL Cool J.
Is Piranha 3DD the movie with all the porn actresses in it?
Yeah,
that would be the kind of movie you would watch, Admirable, but Harbleu will go down as TCM pushing in here. They have control of the point. I do hear a bit of a sniper shot as Ruwin is on sniper, Enigma is on heavy. Ruwin is scoped in, but the Uber's already been popped. The Uber is actually coming in onto that sniper. Ruwin trying to get into spawn. Zebbosai will get taken down. Ruwin resups as scout. There's pressure being put on the point, though. This heavy is here. There's a scout shooting him in the back. Did not do a very good job of it, however, as Rebeli goes down. That is a full wipe for TCM. Tyler, the only one dead for Mixup. What in the good lord hell happened, Admirable?
Wow, DJC, you sound surprised like you've never seen TCM wipe repeatedly.
Oh, I've seen it so many times before, but every time I ask you, it's rhetorical, but I still I pray that I could find an answer as to how they're this incompetent at pushing Snakewater last. This is maybe the 10th time I've seen them wipe pushing last against a variety of teams, Infused, Punchline, Epsilon, and now an American team as well. Zebbosai is in on the flank. He was forced out of Mixup. Zebbosai is still behind, I believe. The rest of TCM is safe, minus, the scouts who got picked off there, but I'm looking at Zebbosai right now. Gets taken out by Ruwin on the cleanup. Hymzi with the Uber Force, according to Craft. Nice call there. Thank you for noticing what I have missed right now. Harbleu trying to get aggressive. He's stuck on the underneath at 111 health. He's going to gather up some health packs and try and flank here.
That's a great opportunity to pick Byte there, but whiffs it and gets Hocz instead.
Platinum, yeah! Byte goes down as well to Harbleu on that nice flank. Enigma and Ruwin take down Hymzi. Tyler takes down Kaidus. It's 2 alive versus the 6 for Classic Mixup. Zebbosai will get a nice kill onto Enigma, but he's not going to survive very long. There are 6 dead, and they're going to cap this point instantaneously. That is 2 rounds for Classic Mixup, 1 round for TCM Gaming.
That was a heartbreaker round we saw right there. Hocz was the last man to die, pushing in against the Classic Mixup last point, and now they got rolled all the way back there. We do have a Another donation from Shitwizard DJC. He says he donated another $10
How
for
much money
DJC.
does this Shitwizard guy have?
Wait, for DJC to sing a song about fecal wizards. So, you know, that's
I'm
the
not
setup,
doing
man.
that. We have certain standards and I was adhere to on here. We're going to take over this mid and pretend this never happened. The aggression is about to come out from Zebbosai. Quick bomb here onto the demo, takes Platinum down instantly. Ruwin takes down Hymzi on the other side. The bombs are coming onto Byte as well. Nice rocket from Harbleu across the map. As Pure goes down to the pipes from Kaidus, it's 3v3, but the health is so much better on Mixup right now just because they have 3 versus 1 now. Kaidus is actually on the lower by himself. He's going to try and sneak back in through the kitchen, but the play was read really well by Ruwin, and Ruwin just cuts him off, finishes him off, and that will be a cap for TCM.
Yep, we're going to see Mixup take this one, I think, unless my HUD has gone crazy. And now they're pushing ahead, sending those scouts streaming forward. The Ubers are pretty equal here, but Harbleu's gone down on the flank, trying to make something happen in that lobby area of the blue team. That's TCM Gaming. He gets denied, and now will TCM actually use this? Yes, it looks like they're going to push off this one-man advantage. Europeans finally learn how to play TF2. There are stickies on the right side, and they do opt to go left, so this is some ESP.
Scout's getting really aggressive here. Zebbosai turned around and would have a free scout pick. Instead, Kaidus will die. The stickies are platinum, and Zebbosai gets forced back. The push was a failure. Hymzi takes down Enigma. They actually have some cap time as well. And Pure Bradford on very low life. He's on 71, pulls out the needles, trying to just escape with his life here. Hymzi's alive with the medic. Byte with a nice surf up top, but he's in such bad position. He will pop the Uber. The Ubers are traded. Both teams here, TCM need to use theirs very defensively. They're just going to get out and get to second. But Platinum will go down. That's a huge pick from Hymzi, especially with Kaidus coming in through upper lobby right now. He's on his way to the second point. TCM could push off of this. They have a 10-second advantage where there will be no demo live. I know they're down a soldier. Oh, and now down a scout. Hymzi dying at the worst time possible, and that's kind of what we've come to know of Hymzi. He gambles so often, just runs in and tries to kill people. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. Didn't work right there. It's going to hurt his team's chances to push, as Platinum has now gotten the spawn.
Hymzi doesn't know when to walk away. He doesn't know when to run, but he is
Isn't
the
that
gambler.
a song?
Yes, man. That's how Kenny Rogers, man, the gambler. But it was
Admirable
nice play
flex
from
on the
Hymzi
American knowledge.
right before Nicki Minaj and Kenny Rogers, you know, that's my knowledge. But nice play from Hymzi to spot Platinum going up top. Platinum is trying to get a few moves ahead of TCM.
Byte goes down to Harbleu. Harbleu with a huge play, takes down Byte. No Uber here, but Pure goes down as well. Kaidus gets some stickies on him, and Enigma, Platinum, and TLR go down quick succession afterwards. It's just Ruwin, and Ruwin wants this. He can feel it in his blood. He takes down Kaidus. Ruwin onto Zebbosai. He's getting huge damage on him. He takes a rocket. He's on 14 health. Can he take Zebbosai down? He dodges the rocket expertly, and that's a nice pick from Ruwin. Might not matter too much in the grand scheme of things, but goddamn is this kid good at TF2.
It's sitting there with 180 ping and still outscoring everybody else on the server. Kaidus says on STV chat, he's too good, man! And I think that pretty much sums it up. Ruwin is sensational so far in this series right now. TCM are thinking of coming in to block this DJC. They would be wise to do so. They have a player advantage, but they've just left it too long and the cap has come in. They need to get frags here or get the fuck out of dodge, man.
There is a soldier aggressive. Zebbosai jumps in. Pure goes down to Hymzi. In the meantime, TLR is taken down, but they have no Kaidus, and no Kaidus generally works out pretty poorly for TCM. I think there's even a scout in on the flank. That would be Enigma if it is so. Trying to spot him right now. Harbleu is actually distracting right now. I think he wants to try and set up something. They need to get a force out early here. Enigma actually just trying to escape, maybe. He's just dancing around in the sawmill at this particular moment. But TCM are at 95% Uber, and this is where they should be pushing Admirable. But they want to deal with this flank. They don't want Enigma to start a back up here. They know how dangerous it could be, and Hymzi does two-shot him in the sawmill. And this will be the TCM push. I heard a sniper shot fire. Looks like Ruwin has one more shot. He's looking in the wrong place, though, as TCM are pushing lower. TCM actually in right now. Uber has been popped. They flash between Kaidus and the soldier. Lots of damage here going out. Hocz with a nice wall shot onto Platinum. Takes him down, and then Kaidus will take down TLR. The heavy comes out. Ruwin wants to save this for his team, but it's just him and Pure right now. Can the best friends of Classic Mixup hold it? They cannot. 2-2. We have drawn even here with 15 minutes, 40 seconds to go.
Nice adaptation from TCM. They went in. Byte sort of went towards the point, and they was like, no, let's just get frags. They cleaned up those players one after another, and it's a lot easier to cap the point when there's nobody alive on the opposition team. DJC, we're going to another middle here. I want to know what you're looking at, bro.
I'm looking at Kaidus right now. I'm just staring at his pretty face as he's shooting stickies. I'm not even looking where the stickies are landing. I'm just watching Kaidus. But right now, the rest of the team is in. Now I can fly away from Kaidus. The bomb is coming here from the soldier. Harbleu in so deep. Ruwin is down. Harbleu gets taken out as well. Rebeli and Hocz are dead. Byte is on very low life on that lower area. Kaidus is getting destroyed as well. TLR and Enigma crushing him. Wow, Hymzi down as well. It's just Zebbosai in trying to make the play, and Byte just running away, trying to save his life. He's on 67%.
I'd just like to live up to my contract with Kochi. Harbleu in so deep. That's what she said. Oh yes, thank you, thank you.
What in the hell? Shout out to Russian Goyevich, who donated another $250. Are you the Angel? Am I talking to Angel on IRC right now as he throws money at the I-46 fund?
I think so. These crazy oil barons from Russia, man, you know, these oligarchs, they love TF2. We need Roman Abramovich to just buy a TF2 squad, please, and send them to land. Buy Leviathan Gaming out. I don't know if you get that one. That's some European football talk right there, DGC, and not that fucking egg-shaped ball. This is proper soccer ball. Yeah, hell yeah.
I love soccer ball. I just don't know anything about it because I can't really follow it that well here. But we see the soldier jumping in. Just gets destroyed by that level 1 sentry. The scout is running in as well. They want to get Kaidus here. Actually, just run to the point. Enigma taken down. Hocz dead as well. The Uber is popped by TCM. Exactly what Mixup wanted. I don't think they wanted to lose so many people doing it, though, as Ruwin goes down late in that fight. They will have the Uber here. I think that TCM really need to get aggressive and force this, but there's just a scout in right now. Kaidus coming in. Uber is actually popped on TLR here. He's only on 90 health. He's trying to jump in and do anything with this, but TCM have played this brilliantly. They got in, got the force, and have gotten out. Except for Hymzi, but you know, you can when you're playing with Hymzi, I would just assume that you expect Hymzi to be dead all the time anyway.
Yeah, he just loves to go in, and you know, when you're coming up against players of this caliber, it probably works less and less, especially since we always point out that he does it. It becomes maybe like a ritual you can do if you play against TCM. It's like pick Hymzi, then push.
Yeah.
And,
well, we have a little bit of a break here. Just another shout out to TCM Gaming for sponsoring this match today, giving us those mice to give away. Thank you for sponsoring this game that your team is in. Thank you for sponsoring this team and helping them get to I-46. But it looks like we're about to see a push here as we're approaching 70% Uber for Mixup. Only about 10 seconds left until we get the Uber. And since Condom asked in STV chat, the next show match will be next Sunday, about the same time, 21:15 CEST, between Epsilon TF2 and Leviathan Gaming TF2. And right now, in fact, Hymzi is in deep, takes down Enigma. Wow. Nice picks there as Harbleu went down early, and then they take Enigma down as well. Ruwin on 40 health. TCM want to get aggressive with this. We've seen a lot of aggression out of TCM today that we've never seen before. Rebeli is in fact pushing under as the heavy as well. The Uber is popped by Mixup. TLR's in the pit fighting a heavy. It looks like he might want to run to last here and try and backcap. TLR is going for last. What will he find here? A level 3 sentry that just shoots him in the face with every rocket. Hiccups, yeah. We do see Enigma come up with a heavy of his own and takes down. Oh dear, nice pipe there from Kaidus, takes down TLR. Enigma dead as well. There's 4 players alive for each side. Rebeli is spawned now though. No soldier, no pocket, no heavy right now for a Mixup, so I don't think there's going to be any push come. And that hiccup really hurt my throat. Give me a second, Admirable.
DJC, I think you need to drink a glass of water upside down or get somebody to scare you. I'm going to scare you and tell you that Hymzi just ran in and died. Wow, he's respawned, but we're back into a little bit of a standoff. Both teams have roughly similar Uber and a player down, a roaming soldier down at a pace. So that means those instigators, those initiators of pushes are just out of the game for the time being. But right now they're back in the game, and hopefully we're going to see some action. It's 2-2, both teams are going to be reluctant to push. But really the onus is going to fall onto Mixup here. They've got that middle point, and they... I would feel that they would push DDC. I don't know. How's your throat feeling? How's your throat feeling, bro?
I think my acid reflux is kicking in as I can feel a nice burning sensation on the back of my tongue and deep down my throat, but I am still here. I am ready to cast however long is left in this marathon. I hope we get a golden cap that lasts all of 9 minutes and 59 seconds, but I wish that Harbleu hadn't died there because now we're going to see the push out of TCM as they pop their Uber, and it's not a very good push at all. They might not even get the force out. It's actually pure will force into the kitchen. They're just going to move TLR behind. He greets 2 scouts and says goodbye to them in a very classy, posh way, as a European southerner would. Kaidus is on the lower though, and there are a lot dead. It's just TLR and Pure right now. TLR does take down Zebbosai with that shotgun. That is an all-American shotgun right there, boy. Born and raised in Oklahoma, I believe. Big Tyler, he's actually staying alive for so long enough for Harbleu to get here and take down Byte. Hocz will finish off TLR, but he's got good damage on a Pure as well. Can Hocz finish this off? No!
Wow, that was just pretty sketchy from TCM right there. They did well to sort of pick Harbleu and sort of win position a little bit, but they just went in one at a time there into that combo, and TLR just minced them up, put them into his meat grinder one after the other. and it's going to be some EU burgers served up in this North American barbecue. DGCs, they push on to last. I hope Classic Mixup can do a better job of converting their last pushes than TCM Gaming have traditionally. But there is a
What do you like
up.
to have at a barbecue, Admirable? Well, you have some downtime.
Oh, chicken,
here.
man. I'm a big fan of chicken.
I'm a big bratwurst fan, honestly. That's my favorite #1 thing to put out on the grill. Cook it up.
I know, man. My aunt told me when I was very young that sausages were pig's willies, and it's just scarred me for life.
Oh, we do see the push coming in here as we listen to what has made Admirable such a traumatized, broken person. They will take down Hymzi as my mouse dies and I can't switch pubs. Oh god, Kaidus coming in, cleans up TLR. Hocz takes down Enigma. Kaidus with 2 kills so far. Can he make it 3? Boom! Platinum goes down. Just pure alive right now on 75 health. He's running to the lower health pack. He has spawns coming in 2 seconds. But TCM are already swarming this second point. He's only going to have a soldier and 2 scouts with him. And one of the scouts is only Ruwin. Ruwin, who outscored the medic by 9 points and is top fragging right now, I'm pretty sure. I mean, that's no big deal, right? TCM do have their Uber and they're trying to push through kitchen here. Kaidus goes down. That is not how you want to lead off a push, TCM. But they have both soldiers combining, but everyone else is dying around them. Both scouts down as well. They have 2 soldiers and a back cap is happening. It's Harbleu on the back cap, just sitting there by himself. He's probably getting a little lonely. He's called his boys. He has his medic coming in. Platinum's holding him out of the window in the lower. And it looks like Byte is actually the last line of defense here as he's running in. There are spawns. Rebeli knows he has to stay on scout because he has to defend. Soldier is in onto the demo. Kaidus hits some good sticky damage. Byte gets an Ubersaw! Big Ubersaw kill by Byte! Yeah, but Ruwin will headshot him instantly as if to say, you played with a toy that was not yours, good sir. And Ruwin has spun this around by taking down Byte and Kaidus. Enigma will finish off Hymzi on that heavy. And the cap is initiated here by TLR. There is an engineer and a soldier, now just a sentry and a soldier. Hocz, you have to clutch this. You have to force the Uber, which he does, but they're just going to pull this off and cap the point. But it was a very nice effort there from all of TCM. Big plays from Ruwin pushing into last.
Yeah, Byte almost clutched. It just equalised that Uber disadvantage, having that fail pop. It was real car crash TF2 from TCM right there. They lost their demo man right at the start of the push, but they had Uber advantage. They felt they should go for it. They got forced by a soldier in the kitchen, and everyone else died on the flank, and they just didn't know what to do. They saw their life falling apart before their eyes, but now we're back at another middle GGC. Can TCM equalise things? I don't know.
Well, Ruwin is going up top right now, and he is the great equalizer so far. He's got confidence in him. He just runs. 4 shots, Kaidus down with a buff. Hocz, Rebeli, Hymzi down. Zebbosai will make some huge play with a 3-man of his own there, taking down the golden boy Ruwin. But Byte will be finished off at the end of the game, at the end of the fight there by TCM, or the guy, Harbleu.
The guy.
Yeah, the guy, the roamer man for this team. Who's actually
Anthony, the guy, Ballo.
Anthony, the guy, Ballo. Right now we see the cap is started by TLR and Pure. Spawns have not come up yet for TCM, and TCM have to be a little worried right now. There's 7 minutes left in the game. They're actually sending Zebbosai and Byte in through the lower. They're contesting this hard. They don't want to give this up. Uber is forced here, but will they be able to get out? Kaidus is in a bit of a bad position if anyone jumps in. Both soldiers are out. Hymzi is down. Where's Byte at right now? He's on last. He's getting those heals in. He's got 40%. They have a 30% advantage.
Dude, that was a sick ninja vanish right there from TCM. Got enforced and got out, only losing 1 man, but you're like, Hymzi's expected to die in every push anyway, so that's just par for the course. But really impressive from TCM right there. And 6 minutes on the clock. Would Mixup opt to run the clock down? Do the Americans understand the clock games, DJC?
You know, Admirable. This happened several seasons ago on CP Snakewater and ESEA, where a team that Pure was playing on said, okay, we're going to milk the clock. And they sat on CP2, and they were up like 3-0 at the start of the second half of the second set of 30 minutes. And then they lost 5-4.
There's a scout waiting bottom. Look at Ruwin. He's in position for a back cap. He knows TCM are posturing to push out here. And there's a soldier as well. There's nobody here. TCM have committed everyone. No, there's 2 scouts in it. 2 scouts on.
Oh, man. Cap is taken by Classic Mixup. Everyone just flooded into last there off of the push. And I feel like my call there was as representative of a push as you could possibly be. No idea what was even going on. We do see a 2-round lead here. There's plenty of time left for TCM to win this, but they have to do better on mids. They need to keep people alive. Right now, Platinum is moving through the house. He's going to get stickies onto Kaidus. Kaidus doing the kitchen play. Kaidus is very confident in this kitchen play. He said something like, we're undefeated on about 10 times of running it. But Mixup, in the meantime, are taking full control of the point. There is nobody from TCM anywhere near point. TLR will go down to Hymzi. But the soldier comes on a Byte, just kind of dies in midair to Rebeli. And oh wow, the kitchen play continuing its streak of amazing, as Pure will be the only one to make it out alive with 71% Uber, and he's getting shot into the air. Zebbosai finishes him off. Nice chase there by the Swedish soldier.
Yeah, some weird mind games going on there between Kaidus and Platinum. Platinum saw him in the kitchen and he just laid down sticky after sticky without detonating. There was like a minefield of 4 or 5 stickies there, but it wasn't enough to deny Byte from getting out without actually using his Uber. But somehow, even though Byte was only healing one player for the whole of that Uber, like over-healing Kaidus, TCM still managed to come up trumps. I guess it's something that they just hadn't seen before, and it has worked. Now they're on to last, where they have failed many times before, but they have a massive Uber advantage. What are they going to do?
They're taking so much time. They don't clear the stickies. The stickies are dead. Kaidus is focusing that heavy down. They want him gone instantly. Might not be the best choice since it took so long to get him. Kaidus now switching his focus to that medic. Tons of damage. Everyone's bunched up on the point for Classic Mixup. There's 3 players alive. 4 players, excuse me. But they have the health of half of a player. Everyone's so weak. Pure on 95% Uber. Oh, he can't even get it. Rebeli cleans him up, and TLR shoots a rocket into the ground that takes him down. So close to getting that Uber. You can see how close these fights are.
Yeah, some really interesting play on that last. Like, both soldiers from Mixup just ran away from the point as soon as that Uber came in. They sort of hid behind the little rock on the side, and as soon as TCM committed players to the point, they bombed back in, and TCM were pretty lucky to actually get that, but they sort of baited them onto the point and then ran away again and got those frags. I'm really loving how this is developing for them, but right now we're back onto another middle.
Kaidus. Platinum has the kitchen sticky. This time he knows what's coming. There's a soldier there trying to get aggressive, but he's getting shot at pretty aggressively. Hymzi goes down to Enigma in the meantime. Rebeli down. The kitchen play has been bested, folks. TCM are backed out lower. Zebbosai and Kaidus go down. It's just Hocz and Byte. In fact, there is no Byte. There is no bit. He is dead. Harbleu jumped in and cleaned him up. So many times today, Harbleu has come in late at the end of a fight to finish off Byte. And Hocz is trying to go in here to make the force onto Pure. It's a rocket for about 47 damage right off to the side of his face. But Pure will have the Uber.
The medic of TCM bites the dust. Oh yes, DGC, I went there. And Pure is ready to push right now. Please kill me now. Donate money to us if you don't want to hear any more terrible jokes. Go to eXtv.chipin.com. Thank you.
I'm racking my brain trying to think of every terrible joke I can just to get people to donate money. Apparently we've raised about $1,000 today, so thanks to every single one of you, especially Russian Guyevich. He probably donated $950 of that himself, you crazy Scottish guy. But it looks like Mixup do kind of want to sit on this and waste as much time as they can before they push in. They're going to make TCM push into them. Look at where they're sitting right now. Pure is lined up underneath this shed. They have Platinum with sticky traps up, guarding Tyler on the shed. There's one scout watching the drop down in upper right, the other one's just kind of roaming about, and Harbleu deep down underneath. He's playing in the part of the map that we Americans often call Africa, and I don't know what he's going to do down there, but Harbleu is waiting for that push. There's a heavy on last for TCM right now. They're probing into the upper lobby. Kaidus sees those stickies, he spots them, he's ready to go, but they gotta clear these stickies, man. Ruwin is taken down. Kaidus is in position now. That's a big pick, actually, since Ruwin has been so crucial to every fight so far. Soldiers getting really well juggled. The Ubers both come off. TCM with a slight advantage. They had to multi a bit. Zebbosai is taken down.
Harbleu, man. He's in position for the Uber to feed.
Oh, he's in such good position. I don't think anyone's seen him. Kaidus does turn around.
Oh, sick
air shot! 20 health on Harbleu, but he's not getting taken down. The air shot is for naught. Enigma comes in, takes down Byte. Ruwin cleaning up on the lower, takes down Hymzi. He's onto Kaidus as well. That's a huge, huge fight out of Mixup. There's only 2 alive. Zebbosai and Rebeli, they do have a nice 500 health between them. But the play is going to come here. Zebbosai tries to bomb in on a Pure. Not the best focus right now. Pure doesn't need to be alive for this push to succeed. Rebeli goes down. Mixup pressuring the point, and they will cap it to make it 5-3. Minute and a half left, Admirable. And you know what that means when we cast Snakewater.
Yeah, man. Uh-oh. I'm gonna go crazy. I just noticed as well that... whoa, is this a pause? No, we're back in the game. But some people complaining that this is lame strategy from Mixup, but that's how we play it in Europe, man. Gotta play that clock. Gotta play that clock. But anyway, DGC, take me away.
We're seeing the demo fight on middle. Kaidus getting backed up by these stickies from Platinum. These scouts are getting really aggressive here for TCM. They just want to win this fight instantly. Hymzi dies as quick as a man could ever die on this middle. There's still aggression coming. There's a heavy out from Enigma. Looks like Mixup just wanted to euro this mid up as best they could. Kaidus in that window throwing stickies down, but he doesn't realize there's a heavy. Surprise heavy, the worst thing in TF2. Byte is alone on middle with Hocz, and once again there is no Byte. Hocz versus the entire team. 5 alive for Mixup. They get their Uber. The only player they lost was their heavy weapons man, Enigma. He has a 9-second spawn. This is pretty much GG. There's 30 seconds left, but I'm gonna watch Hymzi. I'm gonna act like Hymzi is fighting the fight of his life to win the golden cap. Hymzi on 69 health. He's chasing down this soldier. Why are you shooting the soldier, Hymzi? Come on, man.
Hymzi!
The soldier.
Hymzi
on 10 health. 4 health. He gets taken out by blood.
Hymzi just single-handedly lost the game for TCM. They were totally going to come back there in 15 seconds, TGC, but Hymzi throws it down the toilet. I can't believe what I'm seeing before my eyes.
Oh, how many times can Hymzi throw the game for this team before they decide enough is enough and pick up someone good and keen like Greg on Scout? Right now you see the push coming to last and the TCM have won the game! TCM wins the game according to the chat, but it's actually mixed.